Where are you from originally?
Originally, I grew up in New York on Long Island.
What brought you to Colorado?
I spent 20 years in the Army as a Army attorney or JAG, and my wife and I were stationed here twice. And the second time we got back here, she said, "I'm not leaving. You're retiring. Go find a job." I said, "Yes, ma'am." And we weren't going to go back to New York. That was not an option. So
What's kept you in Colorado?
the beauty, we've raised our family here. We have three adult older kids, and we adopted my wife's niece and nephew who are now 10 and 11. And then a lot of really good friends, church, things like that.
What in your professional experience do you believe has prepared you for the role of Attorney General in Colorado?
The fact that I spent 20 years in the Army, we moved about every 2 years. I had a job at least every 2 years, sometimes every 1 year. So I had to get up to speed on various types of law very quickly. Obviously, if I was in a job for only 2 years, within 6 months, I had to be up to speed because a year and a half later, I was leaving. And that included prosecuting, a little bit of defending. I was a special assistant U.S. attorney prosecuting civilians committing crimes on installations. I did international operational law, cybersecurity law, intelligence law, space control. Since then, I filed a number of lawsuits helping people fighting COVID mandates. So, unlawful termination of employment, religious exemptions, things like that. And for the last almost 10 years, I've been court appointed representing parents having their kids taken away by DHS, at one point having over 100 cases. So I have a very wide experience of legal issues that I've dealt with over almost 36 years of practicing law now.
I also believe that sometimes when people open their ballots, there's a lot of titles that we're very familiar with, right? Senator,
Yeah.
congressman, those feel very standard, I think.
Yeah.
But sometimes when you get to Attorney General, that might be a little bit more wondering what the day-to-day of that is. How do you
Mhm.
describe the role of an Attorney General?
It's funny you ask that because a lot of people confuse district attorney and attorney general. Obviously, the attorney general is sort of the top legal advisor for the state. So dealing with any legal issues that are related to all of Colorado, not just various jurisdictions. It's interesting to me because growing up in New York, the DA was appointed in various jurisdictions, and that was their jurisdiction. Whereas in Colorado, the attorney general and all the DAs are elected, and they're judicial officers for the state. So that's one of the big differences. But day to day is managing lawsuits that have been filed against Colorado or on behalf of Colorado, as well as reviewing various laws for constitutionality. There's some prosecution going on. Um, Hopefully not a great deal because it's mostly, high level white collar crimes, things that are impacting the entire state versus the various jurisdictions around the state. A lot of civil issues, administrative law, policy, and I like to relate it to an Army JAG office. You have the claims section, you have the administrative law, the prosecution, the defense counsels, and then the actual administration that's overseeing all that and running the office. So a lot of management and stuff like that.
Colorado has seen an attorney general who has sued the federal administration a number of times. Would would the office under you look different than that, or what would be your stance on the Trump administration and certain interactions between Colorado's top lawyer in the state?
This was about a month ago, or I'm losing track of time, but I heard that Phil Weiser had sued the Trump administration a number of times. In my mind, I thought, okay, maybe 10 times. When I looked it up at that time, I believe it was 64 times. And to me, I was shocked. I'm thinking, that's not management. That's not dealing with resources properly. That's just a knee jerk reaction. I hate Trump, therefore, I'm going after Trump. And I will not do that. Personally, I voted for Trump. I support what he's doing. Yeah, as a typical New Yorker, he can say things that people may not like, but hey, That's typical New Yorker. And so I would probably get rid of most of those lawsuits. There may be some that are good for Colorado and we need to continue. But at the same time, with regards to those that may be good, we can negotiate. I'll go to the administration and say, hey, look, let's resolve this. We don't need to waste taxpayer dollars, both state and federal, over a frivolous lawsuit. And I think I could negotiate that. If not, then, some of those suits may stay in place, but I can guarantee you the majority of them will go away because that's wasting our time and money.
On the Democratic side of this ticket, we have four different candidates who I believe are all pretty distinct, right, in their roles and their experience. But I'm interested on the Republican side of this ticket. It is yourself and District Attorney Michael Allen. What do you view as the distinctions between those two candidates?
First of all, I haven't been a politician. He has. He's looking for, in my opinion, he's looking for that stepping stone to the Attorney General's office, and I don't fault him for that. I am in this race because I want to change things. I can't sit by and watch what's going on in the state and watch it go down the drain. I well, I'll avoid saying that. The big difference is he's been in office for 5.5 years. So if you're happy with the way things have been going, then vote for status quo. If you're not, vote for me and change, because I'm going to change things. I'm not looking to move up. People say the next stepping stone from Attorney General is governor, like Phil Weiser's running for governor. I'm not looking to be governor. I'm not looking to do anything other than change things and then retire and go home and spend time with my family.
When you say Michael Allen's been in office, you mean in office as the district attorney in El Paso County?
Correct. Yes.
And then I also want to ask, if elected, if chosen to be the Republican candidate facing off against the Democratic candidate this November, what promise would you make to voters?
One of the big things is, and I've told people this all over through the campaign, I am tired of politicians who love you when they want to get elected and then they disappear and you never hear from them again, unless it's another election or something significant pops up and suddenly they find themselves in front of a camera. I will have a town hall every single month online and in various locations around the state so I can continue to talk to all the amazing people I've been talking to and hear what their concerns are and relay back to them what I'm doing to try and address those concerns and other issues that have been addressed. And I've heard a lot of people, especially out in the rural areas, this is my example, similar to DC, taxation without representation. They feel like nobody's representing them, nobody's considering what's going on in their areas, only the big cities and big counties. I want to change that. There's a lot of beautiful areas and awesome people in this state, and they have to hear from their politicians and feel like their voice is being heard.
What is a fun fact about yourself? Something that you're not talking about on the campaign trail. It does not have to be related to politics, but what's
Okay.
a fun fact about yourself?
I'm very passionate about what I do. I know there's a couple things that I love. I've done Wing Chun Kung Fu for 40 years.
Wait, what is
And
that? Tell me a little bit more about that. What is that?
Wing Chun is the martial arts style that Bruce Lee learned when he was growing up. And then he created his own style, Jeet Kune Do. And I started that in New York because it can be somewhat of a tough place and you either know how to fight or you run, and I wasn't going to run, and I don't run from fights. That's another distinguishing factor. I'm going after who I'm going after. And so I've done Wing Chun Kung Fu for 40 years at least, maybe more. And I also a few years back, I have a tin ear, so music, I can't sing or play an instrument. But I really wanted to learn how to play the banjo. So I have a banjo that when I find time, which is rare, I try and practice, not for anybody to ever hear, just for my own, just for fun. So